right conversion ke speed. Now speed. Now before siya ku conversion ye speed, let's understand ukuthi speed sisitshelana speed. Ngizoyisisho ngesingisi kuqala. Kuthiwa it is the rate at which distance is covered. The rate at which distance is covered. Ngifuna ukubhala lo distance ngamagama amakhulu. Ngibona khombisa ukuthi yangena kakhulu le. The rate at which distance is covered. Mawubuka leli gama elithi the rate. I-rate involves time. Yesizulu sithi izinga. Izinga. Uma udla ulofu owodwa uqeda ngo-30 minutes, omunye awuqede ngo-10 minutes. Lo qeda ngo-10 minutes udla ngezinga eliphezulu. Isikhathi asithathayo isikhathi esincane. Isikhathi siba involved. The rate. So time is involved. So now yikho lokhu uyobone mawuthi ubheka i-speedometer. Yalizwa lelo gama. Speedometer. Meter into ekala i-speed emotweni. Sibhalwe in kilometer per hour. Kusho ukuthi uma imoto yakho ihamba at 100 kilometer per hour, izinga ehamba ngayo njalo emva kwe-hour elilodwa isuke seyihambe ibanga elu-100 kilometer. Uma uhamba ngo-100 kilometer per hour ungami indawo uye eGoli, ukusuka la kuye eGoli about 600 kilometers. Kusho ukuthi njalo wena emva kwe-hour sohambe 100 kilometers uyothatha 6 hours ukufika eGoli, ngoba izinga ohamba ngalo njalo ngekilometer amakilometer 100 wena uthatha i-hour elilodwa. So ngamanye amazwi i-speed, the rate at which distance is covered, mase ibhala mathematically sithi speed it is distance, thina sithanda ukuthi distance over time. Distance divided by time. Why sisho njalo? Buka sithela it's kilometer per hour, kilometer over hour, that is 100 kilometer. Yini le ekala in kilometer? It is distance. Ekala in hour is time. Hence we say speed usibona ngani? Sisitshela the rate at which distance is covered. Let me fast forward. Ngizobuya la. Ngiyazi ukuthi ngizoconvert. Kodwa ngifuna before siconvert ungabi umuntu nje ozoconverta nje awazi ukuthi isukaphi lento. Fast forward. Ngiya ekuthenini sikhuluma nge-acceleration. Yini i-acceleration? I-acceleration isitshelani na? Izinga, ispeed eshintsha ngayo. The rate at which velocity changes. Okay. There must be a change in velocity. But the rate at which velocity changes. See, Palakanjan mathematical. Acceleration. The rate at which velocity changes. When you define any other concept, involve is cut, to divide is cut. How to divide by time? You take the rate. That's when you define. There is a difference between definition and giving an equation. One equation, what is an equation? Acceleration. Delta V over delta T. But define that. the rate at which velocity changes. Uma ungathi sibuyele emva sibuyele kwindaba ye force. Force. Ngithi ake niyenze lento ukuze mase sifika kuyona kuyoba lula. Sithe i-force is the product of the mass of an object and its acceleration. Now, yini acceleration? Sithe yini acceleration? The rate at which velocity changes. So, which means force, it's m. What is acceleration? Delta v over delta t. Okay. Buga m delta v over delta t. What is m delta v? Yini le? Change in what? Momentum. So change in momentum over change in time. So if force can still be defined as the rate at which momentum changes. Yayibona leyo nto uyohlangana nayo multiple choice. Wena ukremile ukuthi force it's mass times acceleration. Omunye athi force is the rate at which momentum changes. Usasho into efanayo. That's how you can define that. Kwamanye ama questions bakunikeza bathi bakubhalela i-statement bese bethi awusinikeze a one word answer ekhuluma ngalokho. Bazoqhamuka nge-statement. The rate at which momentum changes. Wena uthi force. Ngoba you know that force is the rate at which momentum changes. Angisekho lapho ngizobuya la mase kufika isikhathi esifanele. How do we convert the speed? Nansi imoto yakho kuthiwa ihamba at uyayidrive laphana usuka edrobheni uhamba at 120 km per hour. Yabona ngibhale kanjani per hour? Mengithanda ngingathi 120 km stroke hour. Kusasho into efanayo. 120 km per hour. Let's convert kilometers per hour to meters per second. Ama SI units ngithina kwa science. Ka grade 12. Hayi ka grade 12. High school should be in meters per second. That should be our SI units. Meters per second. Right. Now, we are converting here speed. 120 kilometers per hour. Kumele si converted to meters per second. Where do we start? 120 kilometer. Yini per hour, over 1 hour. Sishilo zati, it had 120 kilometer in 1 hour. We convert that kilometer per hour to meter over second. So ya pega, okay. From kilometer to meter. It distance. Melengi convert it distance from kilometer to meter. Mokumbula kula ama conversion factors. From kilometer to meter, we multiply by 1,000. So 120 times 1,000. From kilometer to meter, we multiply by 1,000. 120 times 1,000. Simple. 120,000. Oh, 120. 120. About 1,000. More bet 120 rand. About 1,000. Or bet 120,000. Ufaka nje not about 3 lapha ekugcineni ileyo mali. How? Mopetho 1 rand about 1,000. About 1,000. Mube. One upethe ama rand out 1,000. This is 1,000 rand. You call it 1,000 rand. I-hour elilodwa ama-seconds amangaki na. From hour to seconds, we multiply that one with 3,600. Niyakhumbula sisusa from hour to seconds. We multiply with 3,600. From seconds to hours, we divide by 3,600. I-hour elilodwa ama-seconds amangaki na. 3,600. Now, sesisebenzisa ke manje calculator laphana. Ake ngisule labo not ukuze ngingachithi isikhathi. Lokusula lo nalokusula lo. Sengizosala no 1,200 divide by 36. Sengiyathola ke ukuthi 1,200 divide by 36. 1200 divided by 36. Ngithola 33,333. So ngamanye amazwi uma uhamba ngemoto ehamba at 120 kilometers per hour empeleni ihamba 33,33 meters per second. Ngesecond elilodwa suke seyihambe 33,33 meters. Yazi meter ukuthi into engakanani. Bengitshaya ngo social distance ukuthi imeter into ecishe awucabange 33,33 meter ngesecond elilodwa. Awuyahamba impela awudlali impela. So ke lo hamba 120 kilometers per hour ufana nomuntu ohamba ngani na 33,33 meters per second. Right. Ake sihlehleke. Sisuke from meters per second to kilometers per hour. Ngisiza wena njalo oya e-university. Bebe i-lecturer ithi hayi angisayifuni in meters per second. Efuna ukukuspita. Athi ngifuna in kilometers per hour. Bese bakubona uhleka wedwa. Wena oke wabuka le video uhleka wedwa. Hawu suka. Hawu yini leyo nto. Ake ngithi unikezwe isibalo it's 40 meters per second. Uma imoto ihamba at 40 meters per second, isuke ihamba in kilometers per hour angakanani? Meters per second to kilometers per hour. As calculating ke meters per second to kilometers per hour. How do we convert that? Okay, 40 meter over 1 second. Meter over 1 second. Meter over 1 second. Kumele ilento ibe in kilometer over hour. Meter over 1 second. Kilometer over hour. All right. Kumele si convert meter to kilometer. Meter to kilometer. Mawukhumbula kahle, when you convert meter to kilometer, you divide that by 1,000. So 40 divided by 1,000, it's 0.04. How uthisha kodwa wazi kanjani? How bakwethu ufunda ngomuthi yini? Hayibo 40 divided by 1,000. Asule lo note lo. Ukhoma ula ngoba u4. Ngoba udivide ngo100 manje onabo note ababili. Ukhoma uzomuva kabili. Uzomuva kanye u0 la 1 umunye u0 la. So it's 0.04. U0.04. So ke ihamba ngaleyo ndlela. Ngeke phela ngihlale kwi-over emphasize ngoba lo muntu unayo ilungelo loku rewinder mengayizwanga kahle. So ke we have that 40 divide by 1,000. 40 we divide by 1,000. Sithola na 0.04 kilometer. I guess convert seconds to hours. Senze njani when we convert seconds to hours. Seconds to hours, we divide lelo second go 3,600. 1. From seconds to hours, we divide lelo number go 3,600. In our case, it's second a lot. So 1 over 3,600. Asishayeni ke manje ismaths sifaka kanjani into kwi calculator. Simple. Mongenayo I calculator noma unayo ngizama ukusimplifyela ukuze nawe mawufika kwenye indawo ube into nje ezokwazi ukusebenza kahle. Imaths yami ingitshela ukuthi mesizothi A over B divided by C. Ifana nani? A divide by ilo over B divide by C inje imaths yami le. Uma ku A divide by B divide by C, asisuse lo divide by sithi multiply. Multiplier le ngapha engaphansi iza ngaphezulu engaphezulu iza ngaphansi. Sesingathi A times C over B ngoba phela more times la kusho ukuthi le izothi imithetho ye-maths le. A divided by B divided by C. So sesinani na A times C over B. Asize la. 0.04 divide by 1 divide by 3,600. Oh, bawethu. Yaze yalula lento. Ngaze ngibona into elula kanje. 0.04 ake ngibhale divide by 1 divide by 3,600. Angilungiseke manje. Sekuzoba yini? 0.04 times 3,600 over 1. Phela sengiphendulekile ngalena engaphansi iza ngaphezulu engaphezulu iza ngaphansi. So kuyini lo 3,600 times 0.04. 3,600 times 0.04. 3,600 times point. Until 144. 144 kilometers per hour. This is 144 kilometers per hour. Kushuthi imoto yakho mehamba at 40 meters per second, uhamba 144 kilometers per hour. This is how we convert speed kule case lena nje. Thank you.